Last time on Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep, myself and Treble found ourselves in a cat and mouse chase with a very bloodthirsty Mr. Graves. After sneaking around a dungeon of dead bodies, we found our way to the Oubliblot and tricked Mr. Graves to fall down and sleep off his blood fury. Then we went back to the streets of Indilos Rest and saw the Dreadbeat rise into the sky. Somebody had blown the horn.
Bree and I were stuck in the afterlife and discovered that Millicent and Treble's brother Quattro were all part of the welcoming committee. Bree gave a heartfelt message to her family, only to discover that all was not well in this enticing realm. We deduced that we could not trust our so-called companions here, and Capri used the power of clicking her fingers to move within the planes of the afterlife, and eventually we found a way to transcend out and to get rid of the tendrils that had us tied down. Unfortunately, Capri's power glitched, and she's now inside my head and can use me to see and cast spells. She can also see me when I pee-pee. We used the horn to call our private friends on the airship, Dreadbeat, to come and rescue us and take in Capri's lifeless body.
Adventure waits on every roll, fighting for our mortal souls through mountains high and dungeons deep, to Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep. To Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep.
Welcome everyone to Do Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep. As usual, my name is Gadget and I'll be your DM for the evening. And joining us, as usual, playing Capri Smitty, it's Candy Machine.
Hello.
Playing Treble Clef, it is Oodles.
Hello there.
Playing Stigveld, it is Stig.
Hello.
And she can see when he pee-pees, it is, as Cal-Pri-Bo Grey Merkin, Big E.
Yep.
Yep. So yes, welcome back everybody. As was so ably recounted, last time there was a chase through a police station with a vampire and a very small man, and then a very big man, and then meat being thrown, lots of free meat being handed out.
Ooh, free meat.
Yep. Capri and Cal-Pri-Bo escaped from the Euphorium, the other realm that they happened to be in, and blew the whistle, not the horn, the whistle that brought down the Dreadbeat to rescue them. And we joined them straight away as they're being carried onto the boat. Capri's body is taken and just kind of rested just onto the deck. Captain Creighton is kind of just peering at her, and he kind of turns up to look at you, Cal-Pri-Bo, and goes, "Where be her cat?"
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, where be my cat?
And Creighton kind of shakes his head again. "I'll never get used to that. 2 voices, 1 mouth. He got like some kind of circus performer."
His accent's changed.
Shut up.
There's a YouTube video about that stuff.
So I suppose I be taking you back up top, yeah?
That's the accent.
Yes, and look after her body, please.
Yes, please, make sure.
I will never cease to amaze me. And he goes, aye, and starts kind of issuing out orders to the various skeletons. They go back to, as was described before, what they know to do. The one with the broom with no bristles starts sweeping, as he is wont to do, as the ship starts to kind of creak and groan and starts to rise up. At the top of Indilo's Rest, Stigveld and Treble are kind of peering over the edge and watching the ship kind of start to rise. Do you have any thoughts?
It looks like our way out has gone, old bean.
You're standing above it, you can see it starting to rise.
I wonder if, what is it doing here? Someone must have blown that whistle, but who?
Yes, you didn't have it on you, I didn't have it on me, so someone did. Right, okay. I need you to toss me.
Not with these hands, my friend.
I mean, throw me onto the boat.
Yeah. Obviously, that's what I meant. What are you talking about?
Don't tell
Okay.
the others.
Don't tell the elf.
We're gonna toss him.
You have to
Okay.
do a check for that, I'm sure. Throw me over the boat.
Yeah, roll an athletics check, and Treble, roll me athletics check too.
So I can do a cartwheel in midair.
More to see if you land.
8.
Oh, shit.
It's a natural 1 plus 7.
Oh,
What a great
16.
start.
16, so I'm doing well.
yeah, you're doing well, but is
Stigveld's thrown him onto a mountain.
I'm in another continent now.
So what Stigveld ends up doing? He picks Treble up, and he kind of reaches behind him as if he's going to like hurl him downwards with some significant force, but he kind of fumbles a little bit, and Treble kind of slips out of his hands, and as Stigveld kind of walks forward to try and catch him, accidentally drop kicks him.
Ah!
And-
Sorry.
Okay, so you rolled above a 5 there. So, you do land on the Dreadbeat, but you smack straight into the mast and kind of like thunk and kind of slide down like Wile E. Coyote. Yeah, kind of one of those kind of motions. And you slide down, and it's as long kind of sound as you kind of slide down the very unwaxed pole, and you
Why did I leave Bard College?
and you take 2 points of damage from that.
Oh, my head. Oh.
Whoops.
And
You care!
the ship is, as you reach the deck, the ship has risen to the point where Stigveld is now kind of in eye line with the deck. And Stigveld gets to see you kind of finish sliding down towards the deck.
And shouting, You care!
Sorry.
A skeleton walks over to you, Treble, and kind of picks you up by the scruff of the neck. Are you all right, sir?
Do I look okay?
You look small.
Wow.
You need some rum?
No. No, I don't. No.
Charles, put that down! You hear from the captain. And oh, all right, sir. And he just kind of drops you unceremoniously on the floor and goes back to his duties. As Captain Creighton walks up to you and goes, well, I'll be. It be the little
I'll
one.
also be. Why is it always my stature that's the first thing people comment on?
Okay.
It's a small thing.
It's a small thing. Wobby, it's the purple one. He then corrects himself too.
Much preferred. Now, my friend over there, well, friend for now. Can we get him on the boat? You know the big one, the scary one.
Aye, that not be a problem. He ain't scary. One of my favourites.
Say that to his face.
As this is kind of starting to happen, you hear a kind of rumbling come from deep below into the kind of the pit.
What is that?
Can everybody roll me a perception check, please?
Is Stigveld on the ship now?
No, he's still in Indielo's Rest.
Uh-oh.
He's about level. Like if someone were to put down a plank, he'd be able to walk across.
Yeah.
Or if he were to roll a decent athletics check, he'd be able to jump.
Well, I've got a 20.
20, yeah.
I got 16 plus 4. 17 plus 4, sorry. Yep, 3. 17 plus 3. Fucking hell.
You've actually got a 16 plus 3.
Have I? Oh. Fucking, I can't see. If you're watching these guys, I haven't got my glasses on.
Go find your fucking glasses.
I'm blind. They're downstairs. I can't be bothered. I am blind as fuck. That's why I'm squinting. Ah. Yeah. Thanks, mate. Thanks for noticing that.
I'll keep you right.
16.
Okay. So Cal-Pri-Bo got a 16 as well. Okay, so Cal-Pri-Bo and Treble, you kind of you hear that. Oh fucking hell, Stigveld. Stigveld's came in hard with an 18 plus 4, 22.
That's what she
So
said.
the three of you, Capri kind of doesn't notice anything. She's more kind of interested in kind of walking the halls of Cal-Pri-Bo's mind. and trying to find the rooms that aren't filled with smoke.
There's not much up here.
Hey,
There won't be any alcohol there. He's teetotal on the alcohol.
Oh, I thought it was boring in here.
But
Get me out.
You all kind of hear and feel this rumble in your chest, and Creighton's going, "Arr, what be that? That don't be sounding
Won't be
good."
that indeed.
And there, from below, there is this terrifying kind of sound. It's kind of like
Do that again.
That wasn't terrifying.
Marvin, that's my ringtone.
Sounded like something from a Carry On film.
Oh, matron.
Look, I'm not good at doing the sound of otherworldly creatures. All right.
Out from the depths comes a big Sid James.
No,
Oh no, it's the Eldritch St.
masturbating.
James.
no. Down from below, you hear kind of a sound, and this kind of like this kind of sound kind of starts
We need a
getting
soundboard.
closer and louder.
We need a
and
soundboard, mate.
and bigger. I will fix that in post. I will make it sound terrifying. All right.
Excellent.
it's terrifying just like that.
Yeah, but the right kind of terrifying. I mean, like sinister.
Yeah, he wants Eldritch horror, not fucking. Fuck knows what that is.
Women like that sound, though, eh? Hey?
Moving on.
My God. My God.
Treble and Cal-Pri-Bo, can you roll me dexterity saving throws?
Okay. Time for the dexterous.
Capri doesn't have to because she's inside a head.
I think that's the 19 plus 3. You'll have to double check. I can't see.
19 plus 6, so you got 25.
Fucking I'm so blind. Yeah, I got that.
No,
got
Biggie,
$23.
that's an acrobatics check. Dexterity saving throw. Saving throws on the left-hand side of your character sheet.
Why does your pluses never come on your dice? It really annoys me.
We have come prepared tonight, listener.
Can we go back to the other one?
No, you can't. You got an 8. Right, okay. Cal-Pri-Bo, you are thrown to the floor along with all of the skeletons as Treble has just stood. Nothing bothers him at this point. He may be small in stature, but he has a low center of gravity, and the sudden rock of the boat to the side doesn't affect him, but the rest of you are all kind of thrown to the ground with a clatter.
Like a turtle.
Yeah, bones are everywhere. Think of this like when the Starship Enterprise has been hit and everyone kind of leaps to the left. You know, this kind of motion going on.
Just the cameraman moving.
Yeah, exactly, that one.
We know that.
Creighton gets out. Creighton kind of gets goes. All right, lads, we be being attacked. Get the battle stations. As you hear that kind of
Here we
wet
go.
slop come up again, and another wet slop come from the side, and a giant purple tentacle reaches from below and kind of crashes down onto the deck, and then another one comes from the side, and you kind of get 6 or 7 more appear up. One final tentacle rises, kind of with the body of Millicent attached to it, kind of her arms, as if she's floating in water, but she's not. You know, you're not in water. And Millicent's hand kind of points down at Cal-Pri-Bo and says, "Return to us. Return to us."
Cal-Pri-Bo, quick, run to the wine
The other
cellar.
version of you.
How far
She wants
away?
you to return to her, friend.
It's a long story. We'll talk about it later.
I think we shall.
How far away am I?
You would be about 20 feet away. You would need to get a running jump to get onto the ship.
Just wondering what I could do. Would the DM that allow me to do a running jump with an axe maneuver? Smash into one of those tentacles?
Yeah, sure, why not? Roll me a dexterity check, and then an attack roll with your axe.
That's 18 dexterity.
Mm-hmm. Good so far.
Attack roll. 10.
10. You don't connect with the axe, but you get back, and then you kind of pound forward, thunk, 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 as you run, and you just kind of leap your axe in the air, kind of behind you. And
friends!
And as you kind of bring it to bear, the tentacle kind of moves out the way, and you kind of slam into the deck with your axe into the ground. You look badass, but you didn't actually connect with anything other than the ship itself.
Did everyone see
You
that,
hit
though?
the ship.
Yes, but look how badass I looked, jumping through the air. To save your asses once again.
That was cool.
It was cool. Anyway,
You have not encountered the
the
fact that the Capri is talking through Cal-Pri's mouth, incidentally.
yes. Oh, I was just about to react to that. Thank you very much. What the fuck is going on here?
Explain later.
So
I was going to say the same thing.
Millicent sends a tentacle out towards Cal-Pri. Cal-Pri, roll me a dexterity saving throw again.
Ooh. 19.
19. Effortlessly, you do a cartwheel backwards and avoid the tentacle. And Millicent's kind of cold, dead eyes kind of go red as she starts to get angry, and more tentacles kind of rush the deck, wrapping around the skeletons. They glow a faint blue, and you see this kind of pulse of energy go down each tentacle as the tentacles come back and release and these skeletons kind of turn towards you lot, Creighton, and a few of the other skeletons, and kind of draw their swords. If everyone would take a look at roll 20, because you all are reunited for a fight.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Cal-Pri must have got a bit of
Right into
Capri skill with that roll.
So, yes, can everybody roll me initiative?
Can indeed. And I
15.
got a 6.
I also got 6.
I'll check yours in a second, Doodles. Have you gone to get your glasses?
No, I had to go get a spider for me. So. That's what the panic was.
Our kids love their spiders these days.
I don't.
No.
Right. Okay. So as before, when we did a pirate fight, Creighton will roll for himself, and then his side will roll for him, and then the opposing side will roll. And where the fuck's me pen gone? There it is.
Look at this beautiful, beautiful artwork.
I know, right? And if you watch on YouTube, you can see it, and if you're a patron, you'll get it.
Yeah, I'm not, and I get it anyway. Look at
awesome.
me.
Yeah, these tentacles are mint.
Yeah.
Mint flavoured.
They do look tasty.
Right.
They
Okay.
do. Calamari.
So Creighton goes first. Then, oh god, you all rolled really low.
Yep.
We wanted them to make the first move.
What was your initiative roll, Stick?
6.
6. Right. Okay.
Same.
I
I bet you never thought you'd say that before.
I haven't got an initiative roll for Cal-Pri. I've got a dexterity check.
No, it's definitely 6. It's there. I'm looking at it.
Fair enough. Right, okay, so that would be... So, the way this is going to work with Capri and Cal-Pri occupying the same body is you're going to alternate turns.
Okay.
So, because Capri rolled a 15 on her check, she's going to get the first go with Cal-Pri's body.
Oh,
But
right.
can she use her own spells and stuff, or is she restricted
Yep.
to Cal-Pri's? Okay, that's good.
Okay, so it's going to be Creighton, the friendly skeletons, then the enemy skeletons. Basically, I've got a lot of work to do here. Then it is
You ready for Magic Fool?
Cal-Pri, Stigveld, Treble, and then Millicent.
Sigveld and Treble just got there, though, so you know what I mean. Let's kick back for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Right.
I've lost health as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking throw.
Can I quickly check something? I've still got the death save set up from when I originally had died, so I need to reset that, I take it.
Yeah, you can reset it. Just say that you've had a long rest.
It's a lie.
He has effectively. He's been out of commission for several days.
Well, I had a long rest
otherwise
as
it'd be
well.
Safe.
Otherwise, they're both coming back on 0 health.
I've got 22 out of 52 at the moment. Can I long rest myself?
It doesn't matter for you right now. You don't have a body.
I just
You
do
don't
it
have
when
HP.
I just do it when I come back to life.
So the way the boat is laid out, you lot are towards the stern, where you have Creighton, you have 2 skeletons on your side, and obviously yourselves. You have 5 skeletons against you, and then you have Millicent, but you also have the added danger of the tentacles. Now, the tentacles you can fight if you choose to. They have their own HP, you can bat them away, but they are a hazard in this place. They are going to try and get you.
Let's get Millicent.
So Creighton pulls out his sword, and he shouts over to Stigler, happy to have you back, boy. Let's go kill something.
Aha, let's kill something. I agree.
Okay. Also, because the scale is different on this map, 1 square is 2.5 feet. So it's 2 squares for 5 feet. Okay? So he's going to... Yep. So, right. Creighton is going to run up, and he's going to take a swing at one of the skeletons. And he is going to roll. Where is his character sheet gone? I have far too many open. He's going to use a scimitar. Very good start. 23 to hit. And he does 8 damage. So... okay, so Creighton walks up to one of his now former sailors, and he just kind of sticks his sword into the skull. Skull goes, they not be any of mine anymore? Don't feel bad about destroying them.
He's ruthless.
I wouldn't have anyway.
It be the pirate way, boy. He shouts back to you, Treble.
Okay.
So the 2 friendly skeletons that you've got, they are going to make their moves. One of them is not going... don't think he's going to have the space to get... Oh, no. No, he's only got 25 feet, so he can get close. So he's going to move there, and the other one is going to move here, and he is going to throw a knife at the same one that Creighton attacked, and throw his dagger, which misses. So he kind of throws his dagger in the skeleton that Creighton attacked, just kind of like bats it away quite effortlessly.
I ask, when Capri's fighting, is she moving my body as well then, I take it? So if
Yes.
it's down to her where she moves me when it's her go.
Yeah. Which reminds me, I also need to give you all control of your characters. That would
Also, is my
help.
body just kind of just lying out there on the deck?
Yep.
Great.
Right, there we go. You all have control of your pieces. So, now it is the opposing skeleton's turn. So they are going to... Are you just jumping off the side there, Oodles?
I was just testing.
You doing a Cal-Pri-Bo?
He's gone.
No, I was testing.
Right, okay, so the enemy skeleton. So the one that Creighton is currently fighting, he's going to take a swing with his scimitar, which hits for... 26 plus 2. That hits for 7.
I'm getting the beer glow now.
Oof. You waking up?
Yeah.
Just getting in for a fight. The one without legs, he's just going to crawl forward. For he has no legs.
Get some
he
legs, mate.
cannot do much. One at the back with axes. He is going to throw an axe at Cal-Pri-Bo. So Cal-Pri-Bo, does a 14 hit you?
It does. Can I not react in any way or form? As I do have...
I think you have a reaction for that.
I do. Just need to find out how
you
how
have-
to roll for a reaction. It's a saving throw, I take it.
You can use to start at 3rd level. You can use your reaction to deflect or catch a missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack.
Catch it, mate.
And how do I do that? Is that dexterity?
When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10. Okay, so I need to roll damage for it.
And you've got to roll against it.
Yeah. So that is 6 damage. So you need to roll 1d10 plus 8, which would basically mean if you roll above 6, you would nullify the attack. 10. Yeah, so you nullify the attack, so you don't get damage from it. So this axe comes through the air at you, and you just kind of bat it away like it's nothing. Whoopah.
I like to think they were Capri that did that.
Well, she didn't.
This one to the northwest is going to move forward and attack one of the friendly skeletons with his mace. He misses. And then this one with the club is going to run towards Treble, and he's going to try and attack him with his mace. And he gets a 7, so he doesn't hit.
No, he does not.
Okay. Okay, Cal-Pri-Bo. Well, Capri, I guess. It's your turn to play with
Capri-Bo.
Cal-Pri-Bo.
Can we call it Capri-Bo, please?
Capri-Bo.
Cal-Pri-Bo, are you ready to feel some magic?
Stigveld, listen.
This is gonna feel funny.
Out of Cal-Pri-Bo.
Hands are your hands.
This is the first time we've seen it, by the way.
I don't know what's going on. Cal-Pri-Bo told me he'll tell us later. Just fucking go with it.
Stig, I need to ask you a favor in a minute. Stigveld, I need to ask you a favor in a minute.
Yes. Go.
Throw me somewhere safe.
Why do we all
my
just
real
go
body.
along with things? What's happening here? Fucking hell.
Listen, I've
Everyone
got
just
some work
thinks
for
of
you
the
as
last
well,
episode.
friends.
Well, we'll get to that.
Or Cal-Pri-Bo.
Anyway, Cal-Pri-Bo, ready for some Eldritch blasting?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah! Let's
Gods.
let's blast at Maleficent.
Millicent.
Millicent.
Maleficent.
Okay,
Melissa.
roll to attack with your Eldritch Blast.
Ah. Oh, you poo. Hang on. Oh yeah! 25.
Watch your man's ear.
Yeah, Mr. Savage, that hits.
Didn't know he was it.
Roll me some damage then.
Bonesaw's ready.
Two.
2 damage.
2 damage. Well, it's something.
So you
Pyrotechnics.
you reach Cal-Pri's clawed hand forward, and Cal-Pri, through your own eyes, you watch kind of in slight amazement and horror as this black energy just leaps from your fingertips and kind of strikes kind of just across the side of Millicent's forehead. She doesn't take too much damage from it, but like kind of the hair kind of flows back, and she looks even more angry. Because Capri's in charge here. Capri, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
14.
14. Okay. So Millicent kind of swings her arm forward, and one of the tentacles comes to try and wrap around Cal-Pri's leg, and you kind of like jump out the way of it, and it kind of hits the ground with a wet slap and retreats back. Are you going to take any movement, or are you staying where you are?
What do you think, Cal-Pri? Should we stay? We're working as a team now.
This is freaky.
All I heard there was boom.
Move to the right slightly.
Move to the right slightly.
That fucking nightmare, this.
Right. Okay. Stigveld, it is your turn.
Okay, so I need to make a confession before I start this.
What?
I have been reading my attacks slightly wrong this whole time. In over
my
a year.
Oh, my days.
What have you been reading wrong?
Frenzy doesn't allow me to have a third attack. It allows me to have only a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action, whereas I've been using it with my great axe.
Right. Okay.
/ Warhammer.
Start it all again. Come on. Back to the prison of
So-
hope. Let's go.
Rewind.
Yeah, I just thought I'd be honest because we have been called out before when we got things wrong. And I was reading that thinking, you have.
I don't listen.
I have a confession, my dice don't work.
Yeah. So I thought I'd
You need
play
to
it
charge him,
properly.
mate.
But anyway, I am going to use my first action to go into a rage. That's going to use up one of my attack actions.
Yeah. Go for it.
So that's going to send me into rage, and I'm going to move to. I'm not going to do that. Can I turn one of these cannons?
Yeah.
Actually, can I scrap that? Can I turn this cannon here?
Yeah.
Mine's me.
Yeah, I'm gonna swish it around. So I want this cannon here next to me. which I
Right,
can't
okay,
move
yeah.
to for some reason. There we go. I want to turn that and point it at Millicent.
Fantastic. Yeah, sure. I'll allow you to do that. So you kind of just as this fighting's going on, you're just like, oh, well, okay, and you kind of move over and just turn this cannon and just sound as
Where is
it's
she
kind
on
of
the
like
map? Oh, I
moving
see
on the
it. I
disc.
see it. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah. So you bring the cannon around, you kind of bring it to bear. You'll need to load it.
Shit, is that 2 actions?
I'll allow you to move it and load it as one action, but you'll have to fire it on your next turn.
Okay, so I can fire it still now.
No, on your next turn you can fire it.
Oh, well that's it then. Oh, okay, so I could still be in rage and then go
Yeah.
and then move that. Right, okay,
Yeah.
right, I'm ready to shoot Millicent. You lot crack on with it, skeleton.
Excellent. Treble, it is your turn.
Just floating in space there.
Can I go to this cannon, please?
Uh-huh.
Hide inside it.
And spin it around and aim it at Millicent.
You will because of your stature, you will have to roll a strength check to do this.
I'm fine with that.
So roll me a strength check.
What's better than 1 cannon there, Stigveld? 2 cannons!
I like your thinking.
That's it, old man. Here we go.
You need some help with that cannon.
No, because I've passed the strength check.
How
been
do you
hanging
got
around
plus
with
1
me.
strength? You're tiny. Oh, yeah, 18 passes that
I'm
one.
dense.
You've been hanging around with me for far too long. Look at those
Tickets to the
muscles.
gun shows.
Excellent.
Show them the guns. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Storm the crows.
Derringers to Stigveld shotguns. So, with some force and some effort and a lot of grunting and eloquent swearing, you kind of managed to turn this cannon around at the same
Yes.
time.
Are you impressed, friend?
Oh, I'm very impressed.
That takes your
Look at this little
action.
red.
Yep, that takes my action.
That takes your action.
I
So
can't
you,
load it yet.
yeah, so you'll have to load it on your next turn, then fire it on the turn after that.
I'm fine with that. It will be the second bombardment. We've got this thing. We've got this, baby.
Right, okay, it is Millicent's turn now.
Oh shit, she's seen us.
I mean, she can hardly miss you.
Ignore these cannons.
Ignore them. These
No
are
cannons
friendly
here.
cannons.
Just showing
Just
you how
polishing
strong
the
we are.
cannons. Yes, wow. Polishing the cannons.
They just shoot out T-shirts like at football matches and stuff.
Yes.
Polishing the cannons,
friendship
is that a
cannons.
euphemism?
Friendship cannons.
So Millicent's hand reaches forward and points at Cal-Pri-Bo.
Yes, keep pointing at him.
And she goes, "Return to us." And she is going to try and cast banishment on you. So, both Cal-Pri-Bo and Capri, because you're both going to have to pass this one for it to work.
Don't let us down, Cobalt.
Can you both roll me charisma saving throws?
Cal-Pri-Bo.
I also have, do I not?
Here we go.
Don't tell me you've got a resistance to banishment.
Yeah, that's his prime resistance. Banish plus 10.
Resistance to tentacle.
Stillness of mind can use
Oh.
as an effect, causing me to be charmed or frightened. So does that work in this? Was banishment?
That's not
set-
banishment,
No,
is it?
no, this is not something that would affect you that way. This is so banishment. If you are curious, you attempt to send one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence. The target must succeed in a charisma saving throw or be banished.
Hey, speaking of that, this might be wrong, but one of my magics is to go into a different plane of existence. Can I get them back?
How would you know which plane of existence?
Guess. When have my plans ever failed?
You've got a
Well,
worrying
there was
ability
this one
to get those
time.
at Bandcamp. Right, yeah, both you
I
roll me
went to
charisma saving
Bandcamp.
throws.
15.
15. Not a charisma check, a charisma saving throw.
Oh my word.
On your character
What
sheet,
different
box,
pages here.
a box on the left-hand side says saving throws. The CHA box. You doing this in your
I'm using
mind?
the app on my phone. Saving throws. Charisma, that's what I thought it was.
No, you did a charisma check.
It's under saving throws.
Okay, Boomer.
17. Okay, so you both pass. So the spell has no effect on you. As this kind of like beam of energy comes and hits you and just kind of like dissipates. Frustrated, she kind of throws another one of the tentacles at you. So Cal-Pri-Bo this time, do a dexterity saving throw. 8. So this time the tentacle kind of wraps around your leg and starts to kind of pull you towards the side of the ship. Right.
This again.
Not again.
It's Creighton's turn now, and Creighton is going to carry on wailing upon his old crewmate. He gets a natural 20. And that gives him... Yeah, so that, he swipes through and kind of cuts the skeleton down, and unlike before when these skeletons have been taken apart, this one doesn't get back up. The soul has effectively been taken out of it. And Creighton stands there for a moment and goes, that be new. Still, let's kill them all!
Yes!
And his skeleton cohort kind of move forward and keep attacking. You know, out of blind support for their captain. And that one rolls a 2, so he doesn't get anything. So that's the one on the left that's attacking the one that was throwing axes. The one with the club is going to kind of retreat back to this one with the club that came towards you. And he is going to attack him. And he hits for... I think it's a D8 for that club. Where's my D8 go? There it is. No, that was a D100, not a D8. Yeah, I really need to thin out my dice, actually. And he gets
too many.
6. Okay. Right. It is now the enemy skeleton's turn, so Axe Thrower is going to take a shot at one of the friendly skeletons, which he misses. The legless one is going to move over to Creighton, and he's going to try and bite him. Which gets a natural 1, so he doesn't get any purchase on him.
Chattering his teeth together like,
I don't do that. That's awful. That hurt my ears.
That was brutal. One of the skeletons runs towards Capri's body and is going to take a whack at it.
No.
Capri, what's your armor class?
12, sorry.
Well, he gets an 18.
Oh, you've been hit.
Oh, lordy.
And that does 4 damage to your unconscious body.
No.
At least it won't hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't
Hanging on by a thread here.
The king would have hurt.
going back to the death.
I told you to throw me somewhere safe.
Where? Off the boat?
Under the cabin thing, the poop deck.
The
Throw me
galley?
in the poop deck. The galley.
My God,
Calbo.
Calbo.
Nautical terms.
Calbo, it's your turn. Your turn to drive the shared car now.
Uh-oh.
It's a Vauxhall Reaver as well.
So you're currently being dragged away by the tentacles. So you are going to have to roll a strength saving throw to see if you can get out of its grip.
Yeet.
No, you don't get out of its grip. So it's pulling you closer. All that you can do now is attack it.
Okay.
I want a super cutter, all Calvo's bad throws.
As long as a podcast.
I have to roll a d20 first, alright?
Well, roll an attack like you normally would.
12.
12.
So that would be an 18 in total. Right, okay, roll 1d6 plus 3. 1d6.
5.
Right, okay. So
Plus 3 is 8.
So as you're kind of being dragged off the boat, you kind of reach behind you, you get your quarterstaff, you kind of turn around, and you just jam it through this tentacle, and it like this
My
kind
spear,
of
by the way, not my quarter stuff.
Oh, even better, your spear. Your spear kind of like goes through this tentacle. It kind of sprays purple blood right up you, and it kind of like lets go of you and falls off the side of the deck, only to be replaced by another one. But you are now free.
Fuck it.
So, Stigveld, your turn.
I'm gonna shoot Millicent.
Roll a d20, see if you hit it.
Against
Great chat,
what?
kid. That's 1 in a million.
Just the D20, yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, just a d20. You're using a weapon attack here.
If it fails, I have a better plan.
No, you don't hit it. It flies massively wide. There's a kind of boom on the deck as this cannonball flies up and just over the side. You hear it kind of impact into the wall a distance away.
Well, that didn't work very well, did it?
If this was a Family Guy, we'd see the cutaway where that cannonball hit. It'd be a family saying, "I love you, family. You're the greatest family ever." And then,
I guess then I will... Moving doesn't use up a turn, does it?
No. So yeah, movement is its own action.
you just run up. So angry.
So because you're enraged, and you get 2 attacks anyway, so you can run up and just whack her with an axe if you want to.
If I can jump up, hit her. No, I just fall just short, don't I?
Do you know? Right.
What's your
I'm
movement
sorry
speed?
to butt in, but do you know how she's like attached to the tentacle?
Yeah.
Why don't you attack the tentacle, Stig?
Fire the cannons
her.
at the tentacles.
Oh, rather than her, cut her down.
If you were to get here, Stig, like right in front of it, I would allow you to attack from there, even though she's kind of slightly above it.
Okay.
So you get to like the edge of your movement, I'll allow you to attack it.
He's
Just to be fair,
tall.
you're big.
I'm going to attack the tentacle. I agree.
Okay.
She's being held by the tentacle. So I'm going to do a great axe swing.
Yep.
My tentacle. Do I need to do a...
Nothing
Yeah,
special,
first
just roll to attack, so hit DC plus 7.
16?
16, that hits, roll me some damage.
5.
5. Your axe swings into the tentacle, and it embeds and cuts into it, and you pull the axe out, and it's leaving a gaping wound. You've managed to cut kind of halfway through it.
Ooh, nice. Right, so my bonus action now with Frenzy has to be a hand axe,
Yeah.
which is a 27. Natural 20 plus 7. So
That hits. That hits. Roll the damage.
And that is a 11.
11. So you kind of drop your great axe, you pull out your hand axe, you kind of give it a flourish in your hand, you swing through, and you just cut the tentacle off. And Millicent kind of drops to the ground, the body becoming lifeless as the tentacle kind of pulls away. At this point, the other tentacles start to shake and shiver, and one of them goes for Capri's body.
Cannon!
Why are they all after me?
That gets a 19,
Your
so
body.
it wraps around her ankles. Anybody going to do anything to try and stop this?
Anyone at all?
I'm too far away. Who does
Take this out of initiative. Basically, someone gets an opportunity to do something here.
Am I still
Cowboy, you're
attacked?
close.
Am I still attached to a tentacle myself?
No, you're not. You're free of a tentacle.
I can rush
Although-
27. I can rush. I can get there.
I can hit that tentacle with a thunder wave.
You would also damage Capri's body, though.
She's dead.
She's not dead.
Do you want me to run and hit it with an axe?
Well, one of you can do something.
One sec.
Sticking cloud. Okay, this is taking too long. I'm running in.
Okay. Roll an attack on the tentacle.
Okay, that'd be a good attack. 19.
19, that hits. Roll the damage. You know roughly what you need to get damage-wise to cut it off?
10.
10. You manage to slice through the tentacle, and it kind of, the end of it becomes lifeless, wrapped around Capri's leg, and the tentacles drop down. Each of the others kind of comes down. The skeletons that have been fighting against Creighton, they just collapse into dust, and Creighton and his 2 remaining kind of crew members are just kind of stood there looking a bit nonplussed as everything kind of goes quiet and the ship's kind of bobbing side to side ever so slightly in the air. The sound of the tentacles kind of sliding down the cavernous kind of depths below you gets quieter and quieter and quieter, so you can't hear it over the sound of the town itself.
We won.
Don't trust this.
Of course we won.
We did it. Ha ha!
I'm not just squidding around here.
Oh my days. Red card.
You really cracking me up, Trevor.
Oh, get out.
I had an inkling
See,
you were
mate.
going to say that.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's
jokes
just
suck.
dreadful.
Oh, get up.
I just saved your life. That's not very nice of you.
what's pudding? Can you like strap me to your back or something?
Have you
not
noticed,
sure.
guys, though, we're joking about this hasn't ended the battle.
Well,
The DM hasn't said, and that's the battle.
the skeletons have gone.
Yeah, Creighton turns around to you all and he says, "Aye, lads, I think we be getting away from here pretty soon, don't you think?"
Oh,
There you go.
and that's the end of the battle.
And as he says that, a tentacle kind of bursts through the bottom of the ship,
Of course
Oh,
it
for
does.
fuck's sake.
wraps around it, and Creighton just looks to you all and goes, "Get off now!" So, everybody,
our ship.
everybody roll me.
Ah, shit.
Everybody roll me acrobatics.
Look
I'm
what
not
you've done,
happy
Steve.
about the fact that you have. What do you mean? You would like.
Acrobatics, yeah?
Acrobatics.
There goes our galleon. That was ours.
I got a big 20.
What have you now?
Well, it kind of all depends on what Iggy's got.
Yeah.
11. Ugh.
11.
Sorry, ignore that last one. I'm just pressing the wrong button.
Pressed acrobatics check.
Press acrobatics.
Did I? Well, whatever that acrobatic one was, do that, because I plussed it with another one by accident. Just the acrobatic. Can't fucking see, guys.
You got a 6.
Plus 4.
12.
12. Okay, so
No,
well-
you didn't. You got 2 plus 4.
Did I?
yeah.
I
So-
can't see.
As the tentacle starts to pull the ship downwards, Cal-Pri gets the right idea and just
Cal-Pri-Bo.
sprints for the edge, leaps off, and manages to get back into Indilo's rest proper. Stigveld manages to do the same. He runs across, he leaps over, and he's a bit kind of like his arms waving, but Cal-Bo kind of reaches forward, grabs the beard, and pulls him in.
Have we taken Capri's body here?
Oh,
Have you?
Yes,
don't know.
you.
You didn't give us chance to. You just said
No one
roll
picked
for
it up. No one
you
picked
said,
it up.
You just said roll acrobatics and then did that.
no one mentioned it, so no.
Well, Treble, seeing as you're the last one to leave the boat, are you picking up Capri's body?
Of course I bloody am. I feel bad for tricking her and making her die, so yeah.
You ought to feel bad.
Okay,
Of course I am.
right, okay.
Change man.
Right, roll me a strength check.
I'm fucking strong as anything.
See with that cannon.
Here we go.
18. So so as
Suck my muscles, bitch.
as the boat's getting lower, you grab one of Capri's ankles, and you spin and you spin, you let go, and you hammer throw her over to where
She's
Stigveld,
quite slight as well, though, isn't she?
yeah,
So,
where Stigveld manages to catch the body,
yeah.
and then you take a running leap off,
team.
and you fall. So roll me one more. This time do an athletics check.
Can I reach out for him?
This is what we're going to see with the athletics.
Fuck.
7. Okay. Stigveld, roll me a dexterity check.
All this while I'm falling. Fuck.
off my screen. 12.
12. Right. You see Treble is starting to fall. You immediately drop Capri's body. You drop to the ground. The hand goes down. You just managed to grab his top knot.
Ah, my fucking top knot.
Got you.
And you managed to, by the hair, pull him up and back onto the ground. You lucky
Me getting more
bastard.
damage again.
No, you're not going to take damage from that one.
You're
just going to be inconvenienced.
Impress me.
Why am I having such a bad day today?
So
I don't deserve this.
I mean, you had a pretty poor morning as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I pulled a few hairs out and said, I think these belong to you.
Yes, I'll put them back in the ponytail. They'll grow back on.
So for the first time,
That's how hair works, right?
the first time in several episodes, you're all back together, in a manner of speaking. As you watch the tentacle drag the Dreadbeat down into the darkness.
Our ship.
Oh no.
That was our ship.
I get my lute out and play an ode to the Dreadbeat.
That was our one-way ticket to High Dawn. It's gone.
Never mind, Obean, we'll find another way. I'm
We
patting him on the bum
survived.
because I can't reach his back.
Yeah, naturally.
Never mind. He knows what that means.
We've survived worse.
Speaking of which,
Right.
how
Can we
did
get to
you
the
two
matter at hand?
survive?
Yes.
What the hell is going on with this voice?
Yes. Speak.
Where's my
Dragon.
body at this point?
The body just on the floor in
Ugh.
front of you.
Oh, thank God.
That's
Okay.
This is so creepy. I don't like this. Capri, are you in there? Can I talk to you a second?
Yes, I'm here.
I am very sorry for what happened.
As you should be. This is entirely your fault. Entirely.
Cut your body.
I would still be in it were it not for you.
Did we win? We kind of won.
We escaped, is what we did.
We won.
Hey, I've lost a friend. I don't know where Mr. Graves is. I know he's in some kind of pit somewhere, but we've all lost something. I nearly died.
He did.
You did die. I'm not talking to you.
I don't even have a body at the moment.
I know just the person that might be able to help you.
No.
Stick
I'm all
you're not
ears.
going to like this.
I'm all of Cal-Pri-Bo's ears.
I think we need to see our spider friend. You got nothing to say
Obviously
about
not.
that. He's at loss for words.
So what do we do now? Where are we?
Where's my cat?
So you are.
That's who I would have suggested. The cat. Where is the cat? I thought he was with us.
No, he's not with you.
He's a big tentacle beast thing.
So I'll show you back on the map of Endilo's Rest. You are kind of at the south of where the lake was.
We need to go speak to the Spider-Man. He knows about this kind of weird things. They're still at the tavern still.
Yes, of course they are.
Hopefully we'll hear from Mr. Graves as well. Maybe his fury has lessened. Let's go to the tavern.
Dust ourselves off and go.
Yes. Let's go!
So it's now kind of early evening time in Endilo's Rest. The general fighting has calmed down. You can still hear in the distance some fighting away, along with some kind of very deep-throated laughing. Sounds reasonably Goliath-like. As you kind of get back towards Beckett's Bucket, and you walk in, you don't see Briaga around anywhere, but kind of Viglath is sat at one of the tables having an in-depth conversation with the cat. As you walk in, Proserpine looks up at Cal-Pri-Bo and kind of tilts his head slightly and sniffs the air and kind of walks over and just sniffs at his ankle and then paws gently at it. And
Yes,
then
hello, friend.
Instincts serve you well.
and the ears kind of go right back and the eyes go wide. And in both of your heads at the same time, effectively, you hear, Capri.
Yes, I'm here.
He's talking to you.
Yes, I know. It's for you.
And then the cat turns to look at Treble And you hear in your head, Treble,
What have you done? You've ruined her.
I quickly, because I don't like him being in my head, I do my speak to animals power.
Yeah.
God, don't do that again. Yes. Lots
him.
of answers. Lots of answers. Cat. Please don't do that thing again. They haven't explained to me what's happened. Look, there's her body. She's not dead. Haha. I saved her. Ask her. I saved her. I saved her body. Yeah. Where's the Spider-Man?
He's upstairs, resting.
Did Mr. Graves, the big scary vampire, turn up?
No, I heard a lot of shouting from the jail.
Oh, no.
Roaring that then went down to human shouting.
Right. I have to go. I have to go there. Sorry, Cat. I'd love to speak to you, but I toddle off to the jail.
okay, so we'll stay just within the tavern for now.
Yeah, I'm out.
The cat jumps up onto Cal-Pri's shoulder and kind of tries nuzzling against the head and tries kind of sitting on the shoulder, and he just kind of sits there in a huff. And just Capri, not Cal-Pri, you hear in your head,
It's not the same.
Yes, very scaly. Such dry skin.
He needs a ton of moisturizer.
Galbo, how'd you feel about drinking?
It's a good job I'm not in the room, because I'd have said no.
how does Cal-Pri feel about drinking?
Think about the boomerang.
Think we deserve it, do you not? Well, if I drink on your behalf, the boomerang shouldn't come to you.
It's
It's
his
me that's
body.
drinking, not you.
His body is a
It's
temple.
my will. It's my will.
Do you know how magic works? I will take your
Roll
lead.
each
This
of
is the
you,
worst thing ever.
Each of you roll a d20. Just we're going to do a straight opposed d20 check. 1 versus 18.
Shit.
For the
That's
first
quite
time,
definite.
Calbo outrules somebody. So Capri, you try to enforce your will upon Calbo to move to the bar, and Calbo just says no. And you're left just to be this angry, sober voice rattling around in his head as
Feathers.
Calbo sits down and kind of lights his pipe.
Well,
Sobriety
something.
is it's more powerful than your will.
Just have a juice, thanks.
Cranberry juice.
Fucking 12-step here.
Stigveld Viglath walks up to you. He's looking better now. Kind of the wounds have healed slightly, and he's looking a bit healthier and a bit broader. And he walks up to you and goes, "So you made it back safely, ish.
But would you expect anything else?
What happened with the vampire?"
We had to drop him down some hole and let him sleep off his bloodlust.
Very wise. Have you seen Ililath anywhere? I'm starting to worry about the boy.
Yes, he's having fun with the guards, running around, chasing them, being chased, killing them, fighting. We need to go find him, really. Rein him in a little bit.
I would hasten to do that. Remember, he is rather impulsive and prone to getting in trouble. Remember
Don't
when
want
he...
to draw any more attention to us.
I know, but do you remember when he went hunting and we had to peel 17 wargs off him? He bites off more than he can chew on a frequent basis. The youth of today, so impulsive. Worse than you were at his age.
Yes. I need to go get him.
Excellent. Right. We will follow over to Treble now. As he walks back into the blood-stained jail.
The charnel house.
Yeah. And it's all silent in there. The casual drip that you can't be sure if that's kind of a water leak somewhere or it might be blood. Or blood. More likely blood.
Yeah.
You walk in, you walk through a couple of cells, and you walk to where the oubliette was. Roll me a perception check. Roll me a perception check first.
Okay. Shit.
6. Okay, you're not sure what's going on, but you can't really hear anything.
Okay, so I'll do what Treble does best. Mr. Graves.
Treble?
Mr. Graves.
Treble?
Mr. Graves. I scuttle over like a hobbit, looking over the edge of the oubliette.
You can't see to the bottom, it's kind of pitch black, but you can hear him calling back up. Treble! Treble, my boy.
Yes, you okay?
I feel I may have embarrassed myself.
It's not as bad as last time.
How many did I get?
We're talking battalions or people?
Oh, people.
I'd say at least 20, maybe.
That is better than last time.
Yes, he took 17 men last time. Here, I've got a candle. Let me throw it down. Let's see. I've got a candle in my inventory.
Okay.
You go. Lob it down. I know he can make fire. He's a fucking vampire.
You hear his fingers clicking, and then there's a light come up, and
yeah.
you see it's quite far down. It's probably about 50 feet down, and you see him look up, and you've never seen him look older. Like the effect of the bloodlust is kind of, it's not necessarily weakened him, but it's like giving him like a temporary aged effect. Like his eyes are sunken, his skin is saggy. I'll be fine. It takes a few days for the skin to go back to the way it was. Tell me, boy, do you have a ladder?
I've got lots of things in this bag. Let me have a look. Rope.
If you could find that ladder-making fellow from Dark Souls 2, that would be brilliant.
Nope. No. I thought I had a rope, but I haven't got that. I've got quite a lot of clothes. Hang on. I have t-shirts. I have 3 common clothes. I'm just going to call them tabards. I'm going to take them off my inventory right now, and I'm going to tie them up like Bear Grylls and fashion a clothes rope.
Okay, I'm going to have to make you roll for that one.
Okay.
Roll me a survival check.
Did you not have a rope in your inventory?
I did. I remember using it a while back. I never picked it back up. That didn't work.
4. So you stitch these 3 tabards together.
I forget how small my clothes are.
And you then suddenly remember that you're 2.5 foot tall and 7 feet's worth of tabard is not going to reach down to him.
Oh dear. I've also lost my clothes because I've dropped them.
You can pick them back up again.
Yeah, let's say that. Let me have a look. How long's a bedroll? I'm going to use all my inventory to try and get it out.
Bedroll is not 50 foot long. You're going to have to find a solution to get him out of there.
There must be something around the dungeon.
Yeah.
Guys, come on, character building. You know what he's like.
He's an idiot, remember? He has a -1 intelligence.
He's a fucking idiot. Yes, let me have a look around just in case. Intestines are quite long, aren't they? No, let's forget that. Okay. Okay, I'm looking around.
Okay.
I don't know how to look.
Right, roll me an
investigation. I ain't got my glasses on.
Okay, well, if you want to play it that way, roll me an investigation check at disadvantage.
No!
Yo, I'm being mean. Roll me an investigation check. See if you can find something.
Let me see. I thought you were going to do that literally then. Okay. I'm happy with that. 14. Plus 2.
16. So, you don't remember being able to. I'll start that again. You remember what you saw here when you were last here, when you were running around, but you also remember that you didn't investigate the place fully. So you actually start to look around, and you investigate around the map. And just for the benefit of those watching on YouTube, I'm going to show the actual full map that you didn't see in the last episode.
Neither did I.
Well, no, you didn't, because you just saw kind of one half of the place. So it takes you maybe about an hour. You kind of wander around looking in rooms. You kind of see the extent of everything that Graves did here.
Fucking hell, it's huge.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely massive. It's one of the biggest maps I've ever made. But you find yourself up in the armory.
Yes.
And in the armory, the weapons, they aren't in great condition, but you do find a length of rope.
Fantastic.
you head back to the oubliette, and you pass it down to Graves.
There you go, Mr. Graves.
So he is going to roll a disadvantage survival check to tie it round himself.
Oh, I've got to pick him up now.
He gets a 10, so that works. So yeah, he managed to tie himself, and he just shouts up, "Young Treble, I'm not strong enough to pull myself up. Can you please help?"
Yes, I could try.
Another strength.
Doing
check,
strength,
please.
yeah.
Yeah, you've been doing well so far on the strength checks tonight.
16.
Fucking hell.
He's a strong little stout fellow.
He's like a proper himbo. He's like really strong, but an absolute idiot.
Yeah.
So with some grunting, some more eloquent swearing, you manage to pull Mr. Graves out, and you kind of see he comes up, and it's like a Hulk effect. Like he's still kind of wearing these tattered pants, but his shirt is off. You can see kind of the scars and the kind of the branding marks that he's received over the years as a vampire when people have hunted him. As I said before, he looks absolutely aged. He looks all of his several hundred years in age. And he kind of puts an arm around your shoulder and goes, Thank you, sir. Thank you, son."
I owe you more than this, don't you worry. Let's get you back to the tavern.
And he,
On the way, we'll pick up a few rats for you.
Yes.
Just trust me.
I do fancy a
Need a few
takeaway.
rats. No, not yet.
Few
rats.
As you kind of walk back towards Beckett's bucket, he asks you, says, Did you manage to find what happened to your friends?
It's a long story. It'd be better to show you. You know the mystic arts and things like that. Maybe you could add some light to this.
Fair enough. You walk as the pair you walk back into Beckett's bucket. What are the three of you doing right now?
Us?
Yeah.
I'm stroking the cat.
I'm
I thought-
sulking.
I thought we were bugger enough to go get what's his face.
Well, you hadn't said you were
about
leaving
that.
yet, so I assumed that you would
Oh.
just be waiting there for trouble to get back.
We're just preparing to go out then.
Okay, so Treble walks in with an absolutely ragged and ancient-looking Sebastian Graves.
Look who I found! Ha ha!
See
Oh,
that he's not
that
that
again?
beast anymore.
No, he won't be for some time now. We've got a few rats. He's gonna go upstairs, have a little rest.
He reaches up to your face, Stigvel, and kind of taps your cheek with wizened fingers. He goes, "I'm sorry for trying to eat you."
It's fine.
He does remember these things.
Oh, I remember everything from a bloodlust. Can't control anything, but I remember it all.
Before you rest, dear Mr. Graves, remember the dragon and the demon girl?
He looks over at Cal-Pri-Bo, goes, yes, and he looks down at Capri's body, goes, "Has she been drinking again?"
No.
I wish.
Dragon, come here. Did you see that?
And
Did
he's
you,
like-
did you just see that?
And immediately he looks bright and alert, and he flicks his eyes over to Cal-Pri-Bo. Sorry, do that again.
I said I wish I'd been drinking.
Look!
By the 7 hells and 14 heavens, my word! And he kind of scuttles up towards you, and he's kind of like pawing at Cal-Pri-Bo's face, like peering into the eye, and goes,
Stigveld, I told you I'd love something like this.
What on earth happened to you?
It's the little one's fault again. And
Well, yes,
partly
and
my
I-
fault, but mostly his fault.
Well, I'm sure it's his fault somehow, it usually is, but no, what happened precisely? Not what he did. What happened to you after what he did?
Click my finger. Okay, right. We were in the afterlife. Cut long story short.
She's fuming.
Click my fingers. Took us back to this plane. Ended up. This is what happened. This is what happened. And I haven't had a drink yet.
It's
You were
nothing
in-
wrong, but we're here.
And what did the afterlife look like?
Quite nice as it goes. I've turned Welsh again. It was so nice.
Do you things be than where we've been recently?
No, I mean specifics, not whether it was nice, not what did it look like?
Well, it's a white room to begin with. There wasn't much of anything. There was a desk, a fellow that seemed to have a strange obsession with paperwork. And then there was a beyond that we never visited. They seemed quite keen to keep us there. But mostly just whiteness.
And was there anyone that you recognized there?
Yes, the brother of the little one, Quattro.
What? Quattro?
Yes, that's right. He was there. He's mad with
Did he
you
mention
too.
me? Did he mention me at all?
You know, it's all a bit hazy.
That must mean he did. I won.
And Sebastian ponders for a moment. And he goes, okay, was there anyone there that you got to speak to who you haven't met in the last 6 months?
Oh, yes, there was a receptionist, wasn't there, Cal-Pri-Bo?
She can't remember.
No, I mean familiar faces.
Come on, help me out here. Time to use your voice.
Has Biggie had a stroke?
Yeah, yes.
Is he
I think his call's actually frozen.
Fuck's sake. We're just
I
sat
don't
here
know,
like
he's putting the
Mickey's
best
just
joke on us ever.
perfectly still and waiting for him to respond.
You and
And
out,
he's
Cal-Pri-Bo,
just-
in fully in charge. He's gone,
just-
mate.
it's just
He's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You can have
Imagine
that
if he's
drink now.
not. Imagine if he's actually not frozen. He's just playing the best
He's
joke ever.
really good.
If he
He's the
fucking
best.
just smiled now, that'd be amazing.
He's the best.
I'm waiting for him to move.
Just blink, blink, Biggie,
No,
blink.
what are we doing? In real life,
He's,
what are we
okay,
doing?
so
Screaming.
he's just messaged in Discord. He's just had a blackout in the street.
One eternity later.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. I'll go back a little bit then from where we got to. Okay. So yeah. So Cal-Pri, Sebastian reaches up and kind of grabs your shoulders and goes, "Please, you have to tell me, what did it look like, and was there anyone that you recognised there that you haven't met recently?"
Cal-Pri-Bo, over to you.
There was, well, obviously Millicent, but the other version, the one I like. And Quattro was there.
Yes, but were they the only ones that you recognised that you could speak to?
Yes, there was only the
Useless.
only the one that met us, that welcomed us. That was it.
Right. Okay. And he walks away. He's kind of like stroking his chin and kind of muttering to himself, and his kind of fingers dance in the air a little bit. I don't think he died.
Ha
And he points to you, Treble, and goes, "Still be quiet. That doesn't make anything you did better.
Okay, sorry.
But I don't think you died." And he starts to get into a little bit of a, I don't want to say a frenzy, but a kind of like, he gets really into
It's Sherlock Holmes moment.
Yeah, it's like a proper Sherlock Holmes. Like he goes over to the table at Viglath and the cat had been sat chatting at, and he kind of pushes off all the cups and the glasses on it, and he finds he looks around for something to write with and he can't find it, so he kind of picks up a knife and starts kind of digging a
He
diagram
can
into
scratch
the
it with his
table.
claws.
Well, no, remember he's weak.
Oh yeah, he ain't
So
got
he's just using kind of a knife to dig into it, and he starts kind of like drawing out this image that kind of starts with a circle and kind of extrapolates out. And he says, "Okay."
They were trying to keep us there.
And he turns around and he grabs your shoulders again, and he plants a kiss on your snout and goes, "Yes, you met Kyrelth. Oh my god, this is the breakthrough I've been looking for. Look." And he points you down at the diagram that he's drawn. He says, "So," and he points to the circle in the middle and goes, "This is you, right? This is your sphere of consciousness, influence. This is everything you are. Yes."
Yes,
And he then points to another circle.
Need
that
to
he's
smoke some more.
And he without looking, he reaches up and grabs your pipe. "No, pay attention." And he
took your pipe off you.
Yeah.
Get it out your mouth. Get it out.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
He's a fucking vampire, mate. Even in his weakened form, he'd pop your head off like a fucking zit.
He points then to a kind of a wider circle that he's put around it and goes, "Okay, this is you, and this is and this is how you affect the world." And then he points to the larger circle and goes, "And now this is the world around you. Now you give off energy into the universe, yes? This is kind of well established in the multiverse and the universe. Everyone takes energy from the universe and gives energy to the universe. We are energy. We are created from energy. Our souls have energy. Our minds have energy. We all have energy, yes?
Like my key.
I may not have a soul, but I had one at one point. But yes, we give off soul energy. Now, a being like Kyrelth, and he kind of digs another smaller circle next to it, is not from this universe, is not from this part of the multiverse, not from any of the local multiverses. This is a creature that is of incredible power, but needs incredible power. And the most incredible power source that one can find is a soul. And he just points at you and goes, just let me finish. The most incredible power source one can find is a soul. However, no one in this material plane knows how to remove a soul from a body. Otherwise, they would be using us like power sources or batteries or anything like that. They would use us like phylacteries to power everything. No one, apart from say a lich, can do that. But a lich can only do it to his own soul. But a creature like Kyrelth, who is a soul reaver, could take your soul and use it for energy. Doesn't eat it, doesn't consume it. It stores it. So, if this being that you've seen in this white room was desperate to keep you in place, that's Kyrelth.
Wow.
And because it has your soul, it has your memories. So it's going to show you friendly people. It's going to show you people you've met. People you know. Did it know things about you? Did it know your past, your histories?
Yes, I believe it did, yes.
Can you go back to the first circle?
Oh my god.
Capri, if you're inside that head, can you kick him, please?
Yes, hang on. Say now.
Wait, so they knew something about us, they did?
No, they knew everything about you. They knew you. All your secrets, all your lies, all your deepest, darkest desires.
Yes.
Yes, they knew the real me. They knew my true identity. That's right, yes. And my family.
You have a true identity?
No.
So
You knew what happened to me.
So I have a theory about this creature. And he kind of draws some more lines on this kind of dugout diagram on the table.
I love it when he does this.
So, there has been legend of this creature for hundreds of years. I believe it has been on our material plane for a lot longer than that. Thousands, possibly. The legend being that something like this would be physically impervious. However, how do you kill something that you can't break?
Fire.
Be after it.
No, you don't kill it, you trap it.
No, even better.
Oh.
Kill it from the inside.
Ah.
Going there again.
I believe, and this is just a theory, but I believe that if you kill it in whatever extra dimension that it has, that it's stored your soul in, damage it in there, and you will be able to damage the outside of it in the physical plane. And you will be able to free the trapped souls within it.
Hashtag Dream Warriors, baby. Let's do this.
He looks at you, Treble, and goes,
We
what
get
on earth was
Capri
that
up
noise
my
you
head.
just made?
That weren't Treble, that were me. Treble wouldn't say
One
hashtag
in the
Dream
same.
Warriors, baby.
One in the same.
No, it's not.
Vigloth is sitting in the background, kind of listening to this, and he just turns to you, Stigl, and goes, "Huh, dream god things. What pointless use? A Goliath's axe is all that is needed."
I keep telling them this.
They don't listen. We should take axes to them.
Axes, yes.
Stigveld, may I remind you that our dreams have been invaded many times, and you've always been the pivotal role in those dreams. So don't pretend you don't know this.
What happened last time that dickhead got into our dreams? I smacked him up.
Yes. Imagine smacking up something even cooler.
And bigger.
Now you're interested.
Sneak my witch up.
Jesus.
Fuck's sake, Piggy.
I'm trying to get Stigveld psyched to do this dream heist thing.
I understand some of this, but how do we get Capri out of my head, back into her body?
I like it here now, actually. It's all right.
Breaking the spell? Surely.
No, I don't believe so. I assume there must have been some kind of mix-up when the two of you kind of exited Kyrelth, so to speak.
So, Mr. Graves, teacher.
Yes?
You know he loves it when he does all this. So if we did re-enter Kyrelth, the realm, or whatever, won't they be separated again?
Yes, they would be two independent souls.
Genius!
It's you, Bard. You've been paying attention.
Yes.
So do we have to let this Kyrelth... Do we have to freely go to it?
So, as I remember it, from the brief times I watched that horrible beast in his church, they made an offering to Kyrelth, and Kyrelth took people willingly. I believe if you make a willing sacrifice of yourself, it will take you. Again, this is just a theory. I have not attempted it myself, but one would say make an offering where you know it lives. And it should take... It's hungry for souls. It wants more power. For what reason, I don't know. But it seems to need a steady intake of them. So...
Let's offer the Bard.
I'm very adept at feigning death.
I don't believe people needed to be dead.
Unconscious?
Not all of them.
If we kill it from the inside, how do we get back out to kill it from the outside? Or do we need people here on the outside to finish the job?
So...
It's a good shout.
Again, just going from the legends and things I've seen and read, this creature is the size of a mountain. I don't believe you could kill it just with your axe, unfortunately. I would suggest...
Watch him try.
You have my spear.
And my axe.
I would suggest that you split up.
Oh, no.
Okay. What's your plan?
Well, you send the Wonder Twins here, and he points at Cal-Pri-Bo, to go and separate themselves so they can be, once the beast has been killed, they can be returned to their rightful bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And you, large man, and you, small man, you kill it with a sword. Or more precisely, the sword.
Which... the sword? And I get my notepad out. I've got to do a check here, haven't I?
No, you've got to look out the fucking window.
The window? You mean the big sword of Indilo's Rest?
No bigger sword.
It's always about a bigger sword.
We push it off.
Yes, you just
cheeky.
Break the chains and let it fall.
That's handy they left that there then.
I think I might need the help of my Goliath friends to pull this one off.
And that's the point where Viglath gets up and he goes, if we can find Ililath, then that will be one of us each for each of the 3 chains holding it up.
Yes.
We
must find him. Look out.
No.
What do we do with Capri's body when all this is going on?
I can watch it.
If we separate,
No, not you.
Go back to her body where the body is? Well, I don't understand.
I try and sell her body.
and
one of a church.
And Graves turns to you and goes, honestly, I don't know at this point. What conventional wisdom would say that she should just return to her body, as the body is not died.
I'll watch the body.
No, you come with us.
Oh,
need those little muscles of yours.
Yes, now we're talking.
Leave me with the spider.
Technically means I'm going on my own now.
You're not on your own, technically, are you?
Nah, you'll be with her when you get inside.
And then we'll separate, and then I'll be on my own.
No, you'll be together. You'll both be in. Don't forget what her body's doing on the corporeal plane. As soon as you go back into Kyrelth plane, you're both there, 2 people.
Okay, cool.
Because that's where your souls are.
Is it
Simple. This is
combat?
simple
I don't think it's going to go well
thermodynamics.
on my own.
Why couldn't I have been stuck with Stigveld?
You wish you could be inside me.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Heard about that ring.
From behind you here, are we talking about being inside Stigveld? Morning, everybody.
You've woken him up.
Here he is.
Spoke too soon.
And Oropan kind of walks in. He already has a cocktail. Where's my friend Capri? We needed morning drinks.
Yes, we do, friend. Thank God you're here, please.
And we go through another cycle of explaining it to another NPC why the voices are happening.
I imagine him spilling his drink and screaming.
And as he's kind of receiving all this information, just one of his arms is just casually stroking Stigveld's arm. Just absent-mindedly.
He's such a fop.
Oh, yeah. A positive fop and a dandy. Yes. So, after everything has been explained to Oropan all over again,
we've got a plan.
Sebastian turns to you and goes, so, is everyone sure on the plan? He points to you, Stigveld. You will take the little one and find Illalath.
Yes.
Yep.
He points to you, Capri and Cal-Bo. It's weird just saying you all in the same
back to the
person.
circle again.
You go back to the circle and offer yourself to Kyrelth. And he points to the cat, says, you're not going to kill anybody.
And you need to rest, Mr. Graves.
And he points to Viglath. Viglath, you're going to investigate the chains to see how we break them. And then he points to Oropan and he goes, and you're going to keep your hands to yourself until Stigveld returns.
And then after as well.
Oh, I can't promise
and
after.
Proserpine, please look after my body.
And
perfect.
Proserpine kind of steps up and kind of curls up onto your chest. And you can see him kind of just rising and falling as you're breathing. And you, Capri and Cal-Bo, you hear in your head,
it's weird. There's still body heat. I'm not used to this. It's unusual.
Mm-hmm.
After a cat.
We've got a great episode coming up now. I can smell it.
Oh, yes, because this is where we're leaving episode 27 of Do Dragon Stream with Scorched Sheep. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. This has been an absolute pleasure, this one. Make sure you head to the website, modernescapism.co.uk, where you can find out everything that we're doing. Get onto the Patreon, patreon.com/modernescapism. Get in at the Scorched Sheep tier, £5 plus VAT, and you get loads of extras. You get early access, ad-free, you get bonus episodes whenever we level up, and we haven't leveled up in a little while. That should be coming up soon. You get music, you get character sheets, you get artwork, you get all the gubbins. You get to be able to leave NPC names and item descriptions for use in the campaign, and we've got a couple in there that I'm planning to use very, very soon. Make sure to also check out our one-shot of Alien RPG, which will have been out by the time you hear this. It'll be hitting the podcast feed on both this one and Modern Escapism, and also on YouTube. And we've got Jack Chambers Ward from the Sequelizers joining us. It's going to be an absolute fucking blast.
Sir Jack Chambers Ward.
The Jack Chambers, the one, the only, the legend. The haircut.
Come on, baby.
The haircut, that's a rate. That's it.
That's his nickname from now on, the haircut. The next episode will be out in 2 weeks' time. And make sure to leave us a 5-star review wherever you happen to get your podcasts. And if you are just a podcast listener, make sure to check us out on YouTube. Search Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep. You can watch this happen. You can see the maps. You can see all the chaos we're going through and the looks on people's faces when I give them the bad news about what their roles mean.
And we're all gorgeous.
Oh, we're all beautiful. So, yes, come back in 2 weeks for the next episode where I think we're going to be setting up for a little bit of a plan here. Which is inevitably going to go wrong. I know you love the heists. Got that heist mood. Thank you for listening, everyone, and see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Back to the plan again.
Fucking hell. Well done, man. Well done. Just well done.
Don't applaud that.
What's wrong with that?
That's
You can
excellent.
see me when I pee-pee. I'm going to save that. That's getting saved.